Can't hear you. Start over. All right. I pushed go on the microphone. It showed me on the audio. All right, start over. Reset. We'll timestamp that so people don't have to listen to the mute. Sorry for that, folks. Man, I haven't done like, oh man, I'm tilted now. All right, I've been doing really good on the streams, and then I mentioned it the other day that you know, some of the problems I used to have way back when, and then I forgot to change the screen like that same live stream, and now I'm muted. Irritating. All right, here we go. Welcome to week 87 in the Rise of Obticeo. I started this account in January of 22. Used the hyperdrive bundle, and I've been updating the account's progress weekly ever since, going through all the character ships, mods, datacrons, whatever I'm upgrading in the account so that people could follow along. So that's what I'm doing tonight. Please remember, as we get started, hit that like button. Get that thing out of here. Helps me, helps the channel. I would appreciate it if you could help me out. And yeah, so let's get started. Let's take a look. Week 87. We're at 5.05 million galactic power. And it's interesting. Back when galactic power used to matter, I would think, man, you need to have your second galactic legend and keep it under 2 million galactic power for GAC. And now galactic power just doesn't matter. When I see 5 million, it just seems so weird to me that just blow up the account, get all kinds of GP whether you need it or not. But that's where we're at. We're over 5 million. 50 relics in the account, 54 Zetas, 8 Omicrons, Jabba's in the top 20. Profundity's still getting me top 5. Erodium 5 is our GAC ranking right now. And we got Old Ben coming for week 87. That will be the last relic that I need for JML Journey. It is, man, it's crazy to me how fast this is going. We've got Jabba rolled right through all these relics, and we're just about done. It may take another week after we get Old Ben because I'm kind of behind on getting my relic levels onto the characters, but we'll see how that works out. Make some progress tonight. Second tier stuff, we're suspended on the 1 Cairo per week until we get JML done. Working on the JML Rex. We still got gas to unlock. We still got Night Sisters we want to work on. But I need to fill out some tier 2 projects here. And in fact, really I have to decide what I'm going to do after JML. Tier 3 energy use, we're just going to do 3 refreshes every day. We're doing Juhani, Embo, Zori, Rex, TIE Defender, Marin, and Fleet. Signal data out of Cantina, and we're splitting between 3 days a week on slicing materials, 4 days a week on mods. The next thing to do, once I get JML, I was looking at this, and I estimate that it's probably going to take me about 5 months to get Leia requirements farmed up. So after we get the event, we got 2 more characters to get. Let's assume we get an event for those as well. Let's hope they're nice. I think it's still going to be about 3 months after the release of the 4th character. So the 4th character hasn't even been released yet. Then it'll take like 6 to 8 weeks for them to put it on farm. Then it'll take me about 3 months to farm. So Leia for me on this account feels like 5 or 6 months away. And if I look at the Rey journey, relicking like 12 characters for Rey would be 12 weeks. I could do 3 months, have Rey, still have 2 months to relic all the Leia requirements right on time. And about the time I'm done farming the Leia characters, I'll be ready to unlock Leia as well. So if that's all I did, if I just went straight from where I'm at through Galactic Legend Rey into Leia, the timeline looks like it would work out. The problem is, if I do that, then I'm not really building characters for the raid. And I think raid participation is probably pretty important. So instead, I could just do troopers, rebels, maybe even think about doing Ewoks. I don't know how good Ewoks are with Nisa Relict, but I'll have to go look, scout. Maybe you guys know. Maybe you guys already can inform me. So put it in the chat over there if you. I didn't even watch Arnold's stream on unlocking, but I get the feeling like Ewoks are kind of a B team. They're not A, they're not S. They're just kind of a B team. But if you guys have seen differently, let me know. But they can go on the speeder bikes, right? And who knows? Maybe they'll be good to relic for the raid. So I can just work on raid stuff. Inquisitors are an option. Star Killer's an option. Just working on more income teams, getting all my assault battles underway is an option. So there's things for me to look at there to consider. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight. And I may take another shot at the gas unlock tonight. Let's see how we do on relic levels on the character and see where we end up. Because I may need to put more relic levels on General Kenobi to get past that stage of the event where I'm at now. And if I already don't have relic levels for the JML Journey, then I'm certainly not going to put those materials onto JMK. But I might take him like just to relic 1 and see if we can get it done. So we'll take a look at that maybe tonight. All right, let me go catch up on chat. All right, we got Mighty Red here. Mighty Red, hi, he's first. Welcome. Zymergy's here, Irishman's here, Graham Case is here, David Dutrow, Darth Robre says evening, Planned Karma says hi, David Dutrow says I'm muted. Oh yeah, there everybody goes. Popping off on the sound. Yeah. All right. Let him go and see how long it lasts. Man, you guys are mean. You jinxed yourself the other stream. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it hasn't happened in a long time, and then like back to back dumb mistakes. Blackbird says, I think Starkiller and Gas make a lot of sense for your account. With her at Relic, it's a timeout possibility on defense. With Nisa Relic, Ewoks are not bad looking, what I've seen. Arnold puts them on defense in the back wall and gets a few holds sometimes. Nice. Graham Case says, I really like Starkiller. Do you like Starkiller just as like an offense team in Grand Arena, or for the other characters that come along with it, or what makes you think Starkiller would be good? Because I'm really leaning toward just doing the raid requirements, you know. That'll make the Iden Versio team terrifying. Yeah, so make a really good Iden team. My regular trooper team on this account is pretty bad. So Piet, Veers, and Stark going to Relic to make the regular trooper team good. We'll leave Gideon in that team. I feel like Remnant is going to be fantastic. Like, if when they put out the new Gideon, I have a feeling like he's going to be the lifter character for Remnant, and Remnant's going to be like insane. So I really kind of want to build all of the Imperial Remnant characters to Relic, because I think they're all relevant for the raid, and also they'll be relevant for Gideon when he comes out. So, yeah, I'm thinking more down the lines of just relicking a ton of characters for the upcoming raid, and just come in on the front end. You know, come in heavy on the front end with troopers and rebels, and like I said, potentially even Ewoks. We got to relic 2 Ewoks for Leia anyway, right? We got to do like Wicket and Chirpa or something like that. Well, and Nisa. Let me go look at those Rex real quick for a second. So Chirpa's in there, Nisa's in there, and was Wicket? I'm looking at the page that has the second and third, but it doesn't show the first. Yeah, Wicket was in there. So we got Wicket, Nisa, and Chirpa. So I would only have to do 2 more Ewoks to make that team. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like maybe just doing the filler stuff. Starkiller is great on defense, especially in 3v3. Starkiller is an excellent character in his own right. You got Mon Mothma, so Kyle Katarn's an excellent addition. I think you've already built Mara Jade, and I know you built Dash. Yeah, we've got Dash done. Mara Jade's... I think Mara Jade might be not quite Gear 12 yet. I think I had to lay off of Mara Jade. I don't know if I ever got her to Gear 12. Let's take a look here at my farming tab. Yeah, I think she got kicked off of farming entirely. Let's look and see if I ever... Yeah, she's 41 of 100 and I never got the priority to finish her off. So I could definitely do that. It's a thought. It's a thought. So you guys like Starkiller. All right, let's look at a couple things here later on. Blackbird says I agree. Starkiller seems like a great pickup. Mara Jade is kind of a 2-for-1 since you can use her on a Starkiller team. Talon can be used with the Treya Ami. Hello everyone, SLKR with Geo Brood Alpha can get Proving Grounds Ben Solo 3-starred. I don't think Obticeo has a use for Sith. We could certainly make a Sith team. We've got Bastila Shan Fallen farmed up. We're not far off on the Revan journey. We've got yeah, we don't have much past Triumvirate right now, do we, on this account? We haven't built Sith Eternal, so there's a lot of stuff not done. Yeah, never mind. It's not as good as I thought I had more Sith available to me, but yeah, so for the Darth Revan journey, we're let's take a look. I think that's in here somewhere. Where is the there we go. Okay, never mind, I'm way off on this. I was farming up Juhani so I could get positioned for it, but we still need Carthanasi, Canderous, HK, all that stuff. So yeah, we got a couple of the requirements we've been working on kind of in the background, but doesn't get us a Revan anytime soon. Yeah, so we'd probably just have to put Talon with I could do Starkiller and the Sith Triumvirate and put the Sith Triumvirate on defense, like the version with the trio plus Talon plus Savage. Give away Savage as an offensive tool, but it's a possibility. Okay. Well, let's get in here and upgrade the stuff that we know that we need to upgrade. So we definitely need to do Jedi Training Rey here. I got all of her stuff locked down. And then we need to try to take her all the way to Relic 7, right? $710 bronzium wirings. We're actually going to run out of carbonite circuit boards on this account pretty soon. They weren't a problem for a long time. It was interesting. Like out of the hyperdrive bundle, there was a bunch of stuff to crunch up out of the hyperdrive bundle, and I like kind of got ahead on those, and it lasted a long time. Able to keep up for a long time, but I think I'm to the point where we've got to start looking at buying some of those circuit boards here pretty soon. Hey DL, how impactful is Smuggler Run 2 for your mod inventory? Is it a good reason to build Jabba? It's pretty fantastic. Yeah, it's good. It's not going to be something where you like, oh my god, I have so many more mods now that I get Smuggler's Run 2. But it's one of those things where it's nice. You get a good chunk of materials out of there. It's helpful. Is it a reason to build Jabba? I mean, add it to the total number of reasons to build Jabba, right? Because, you know, building Jabba for the crate raid is kind of like, okay, that's not a reason anymore. We now disrespect that as a reason to build Jabba. But he's still good in territory wars, territory battles. He's still good in Grand Arena, Conquest. He does everything in the game, and also has an event tuned for his team. So I still think Jabba is one of the premier galactic legends. Like, if I was on a new account, to me, getting Jabba is more important than like Lord Vader, even Kenobi. I mean, until you get Cat, Kenobi's kind of a side thought. So I would do either Rey or SLKR as my first galactic legend. And if I had one of those, then I would definitely do Leia right now, because she's so relevant for what's coming next. But Jabba would still be in there. He would still be the next thing I would do. For sure. So like I said, that event alone is not a reason to do Jabba, but it's certainly on the list of reasons why you would want to do Jabba. Okay, so we can kick Jedi Training Rey off of the list here now. She's got weak mods, but we don't really have a whole team to put around her for right now, so we're not going to get much better mods on her. R2 needs to go to Relic 7 still. How much signal data do we need? 7 of these and a bunch of these. I mean, I could try to farm that up right now, but yeah, I think we're going to fall short. I don't think we're going to get enough for today's farming. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to pop old Ben up to gear 12 and get him set for his relics. Hey, look, we get to use one of these garbage things that like is only used on 7 characters in the game. Wow, look at this. That's crazy. We can just slap his finisher straight on. Okay. There's that. All right. We're not in bad shape. We'll easily get him for Relic next week. Good stuff. It's pretty rare that you can just go straight to that finisher. All right, Wedge needs to be Relic 3. So let's take a look at making him Relic 3 here. See if I've got enough signal data for that. Okay. And then one more. Looking good. And that should be him at requirement. Okay. But I literally have nothing in the tank. There are no things in the tank. So if I were to try the gas event and just, you know, putting good mods on a Relic Kenobi isn't good enough, then I will waste a whole bunch of time trying to do that event. I suppose I can put him at Relic 1, right? Because that just takes the circuit boards. So we can put him at Relic 1. Give him a little bit more health and protection. And then let's take a look. Let's see how bad this really is. So he's at like, I mean, that's not bad. If we put a ton of defense and health on him, we might be able to do it. At Relic 1, what do you guys think? Can Kenobi's take enough hits for us to do the gas event at Relic 1? Yes or no? Hey, I was wondering if you made a video for your filters for mods. Yep. Look up the Mod Mastery series, and the 6th one is all the filters. Karth is a 16 energy Cantina node. It'll be a long farm. Yeah, when I get closer to Malgus, then for sure I'll have to take a look at Darth Revan. Amazing how fast you're getting through JML. I finished mine in April and May, and I'm just now finishing Jabba. It's crazy. It is crazy how fast it's gone, because I just finished up Jabba's ult like a couple weeks ago, and I'm already ready for JML. It's insane. Like you were saying the other day, we don't know how well the troopers will do in the new raid. But assuming it's like the raid now, where if you want your troopers to do well, you have to take them to Relic 5 or Relic 7. If let's say the max contribution for Relic 7 is 1.8 million, and the troopers will only do 1.2 million at Relic 7, and they're not that good of a team in the new raid. The thing is, I still don't mind having Relic 7 troopers. What beats a full Relic 7 Iden team? If you take Iden and you just go all potency on her, and you just do 3 potency sets with potency stats everywhere you can get her, so that you can stun Wampa on that first turn. How hard is it to beat a full Relic 7 Iden Versio team? Maybe there's some counter out there that I don't know about where Radis just like steamrolls Iden Versio at Relic 7. But I feel like at really high relics, that Iden team is like, that team is tough to beat. Unless your opponent has the right team and they know how to use it, I feel like that's a pretty tough team to beat. Let's look on Grand Arena Science, because you know I like Grand Arena Science. And let's just say we look at Iden Versio here in 3s. Okay. So it looks like Jedi Knight Luke beats that team. Padme. Some Padme squads are beating it. And then there are a bunch of zeros. There's a bunch of people getting beat with Darth Revan, getting beat with Beskar Mando, Gas got beat, Bad Batch, Tuskens, some Padme teams. Okay, and then let's look at 5v5 with Iden as a lead. And of course Wampa tops the list. Beskar Mando looks like he gets the job done. Darth Revan with a full 5v5 team. Starkiller. Okay. Looks like there's quite a few teams that beat it, huh? It beats Night Sisters, Traya teams. Oh, interesting. There's a bunch of Traya teams that have lost to Iden Versio. So apparently Traya is not the key, which means that you could use it offensively to kill Traya on defense. Huh. You can definitely make a case for Relic Iden with Gear 12 troopers. Iden's ship is insane. Gas Phase 2 can be done with all Gear 12 with mods good enough. I tried it with some Gear 12 characters, and I did not even come close with it. Actually, I did kind of come close. Now that I think about it, there was a couple runs where I felt like I was on the verge of a breakthrough. I tried the gas event with a Relic 5 Kenobi, and the others were kind of weak. It seemed possible, but far from easy. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll... You know what? I think I will take a shot. I'll take a shot at it tonight. We'll just mess around with some mods and take a shot at it. It can't hurt, and I don't think I'm in that big of a hurry tonight, so... Okay. So what else can we work on? We've got Kenobi set up and ready to go. We've got... yeah, we kind of need to make a decision on what we're going to do next. All right, so let's do some tabs. And I'm sorry if this is going to be boring for you guys, but you know, maybe you can give me some advice as we walk through. So this is Rey, option 1, and we'll do unique only, create new squad, and we'll do resistance characters. And so we need Rey for the journey. R2, I believe, is not part of the journey, right? Like R2 and BB-8. BB-8's part of the journey. Okay. Let me make sure I'm getting this right. Let's just look up Rey, and we'll put the Rey journey together directly from the event. So, Jedi training Rey, Finn, resistance trooper, then scavenger pilot Poe. So stick Rey, pilot, create new squad, resistance, oops, come on, clicking on these guys' faces. There's Poe. Okay. Holdo, Tico, resistance. So Finn, Poe, Amelin, Tico. Finn, Poe, Holdo, Tico. Okay. And then the third squad is BB-8, Chewie, and Radis. And of course we're going to build Zori Bliss. Okay. So this has me farming. Resistance Trooper is a hard node, right? Yep, okay. He's a hard... Whoa, we can buy him out of the guild store. Okay, so he's bought out of the guild store. Easy. No problem there. Not even a farming requirement. Holdo and Tico and Zori. So 3 hard farms. No Cantina stuff. That's already done with the vets. So basically a shop character, 3 farms, and then 11 relics. And I got to buy the Radis ship. So my crystals would be used up taking the Radis. Okay. And then in addition to that, I would also be building the Leia stuff. Okay, so that's option 1. Oops. Option 2 would be raid. And that's just getting characters that are viable for the raid. So let's make sure we're looking at the raid list so we don't mess anything up here. And for Imperial Troopers, Iden is on the list. Ranged Troopers on the list. Magma Death Shore. Huh. Good old-fashioned Stormtrooper. Not on the list. Oh, there he is. Imperial Stormtrooper. Okay, I see him now. Although it's spelled out Imperial Stormtrooper. Why is it spelled out Imperial Stormtrooper? Because in the game it's just Stormtrooper. That's weird. Okay. So Stormtrooper is in. Shore Trooper. I'm not a big fan of Death Trooper, but I certainly don't want to build Magma. He is an attacker though, which oddly, like not many troopers are attackers. So we'd be looking at building this whole team. The Iden team. Okay. Then create new squad. We'd be looking at building Veers, Piet, Stark, Scout. Snowtrooper is not in. Moff Gideon is in, but he's already built, so I don't have to do anything with him. So we don't waste our time with Snow. Okay. He is Magma Trooper Remnant? Not Remnant. Okay, so if I build this, then I've built Remnant. Okay. Create a new squad and do Waka Waka. So we got to do Chirpa, Wicket, Nisa, and then it seems like Elder has to go in there. And I feel like Low Gray might be best, right? Dispel buffs, remove turn meter. That's the daze, right? Inflict daze on all enemies. Paplu is the tank, right? Okay, inflict speed down. Dispel all debuffs. So what have you guys seen from that team? Who's the right team? Or is Elder out? Is this team better with like Low Gray and Paplu in there? Let's see what she's got for synergy here. Stun enemy target, remove turn meter, critical damage up. Critical chance, defense, max health, tenacity. Defensive. It's really defensive. You've seen it with Wicket kicked out. So like this. Wicket's one of the required relics, so he's going to be built. Yeah. What do we care about Chirpa? What would Tebow lead look like? Tebow lead would be funny, right? So they get a 50% chance to gain 25% turn meter, gain stealth for a turn. Tebow's hilarious. Without Elder, there's no TM train. All right, so Chirpa's out. You're saying Wicket's out. Paplu's the tank. Low gray is just support though, right? I mean, the Daze is nice. It prevents troopers from getting too sassy. Although I think if troopers go fast, they just win, right? How important is this guy? He gains free turn meter when they gain a critical hit. Oh man. Yeah, he's going to be going crazy with the with Nisa's basic. So maybe this is the team. Okay. So we could just relic this. Like just go in and start relicking a whole herd of raid requirements. Now, like I said, if we get in there and it's like, okay, these characters aren't that great in the raid, again, I don't care. I mean, I like the Veers team. I like the Iden team. I feel like the Remnant team is going to be insane. I'm calling it right now. The Remnant team is going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy good. Snowtroopers Remnant? Is that true? Imperial Troopers. Imperial Remnant. Okay, no, so snow is not. Let's take off unique only for a second. And let's look at remnant. So we have 5 remnants right now, right? Imperial Remnant. Okay, so it's... Oh, Death Trooper's the other one. Okay, Death Trooper's the other remnant. So we got the Stormtrooper, the Death Trooper, the Scout. But see, I'm looking at the Scout's abilities, and the Imperial Remnant stuff on this Scout, I'm telling you, when Gideon comes out, the Beskar Gideon Remnant, this team right here is going to be insane. Pure insanity. And you've got enough for 3 trooper teams, right? You could have a remnant team. You could still have the 3 officers with the Veers team. And then you could still have like a 4-man Iden team. You'd have Iden, ranged, shore trooper, and then you could have snow trooper in there. So you could take like your Imperial Trooper package on offense and make 3 good teams out of it. New Gideon isn't likely to be in the raid. Nope, he's not listed. But so this is a similar amount of relics, right? Like Rey was, 10 relics plus a little bit. This is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 relics. And a bunch of them are, well, Scout Trooper, Nisa, Chirpa. So that's about right? We've got 15. So it's 12 characters plus 3 of them that are Leia Rex. So that's option 2. Option 3 would be Star Killer. Okay, create a new squad here. So let's just do the Star Killer team first, right? So you would need Emperor Palpatine, which is not relicked on this account yet. You need Mara Jade. You need who can we put as a fill-in for Star Killer? Staros, yeah, Star Killer, Staros makes sense. Then what version do we want, right? We want Juhani. Put Juhani in here. And then who's the last one we need? So it's Luminara. No, that's not Luminara. Dang it. What's her name? Blanking on her name. Visas Mar. Okay. That's what we would need, right? Old Ben, we already have Old Ben, and Old Ben's going to be used with the Jedi Knight Luke team a lot of the time. So I feel like we have to build a different character to go in here. So we could do the Juhani. Okay. Which leaves Dash, Talon, and Kyle that have to be built for that SK Rex. So this is 5, 6, 7 relics in total, with including Star Killer himself. So 7 relics for Star Killer. And then I still would need something else to do while I'm working on Rey. Raid characters, just building up teams for the raid. Or going Galactic Legend Rey. Now the other thing I could do Star Killer, and I could still like come in here and do BB-8 and a couple other characters to make the Hero Finn, Hero Poe, for example, and make a Jedi Training Rey team. So I could do like, let's take a look at that for Star Killer option 3. So create a new squad. We would do Rey, BB-8, like that. And then we would do Finn, Poe. Finn, Poe, Finn, Zori, Rose. Sure. So we could do some of each, right? We could do Star Killer and we could do some of this other stuff. probably wouldn't, though. I mean, I'm just saying Starkiller would give me room to build another team. And if we built this package, then we'd have this in 5s. We'd have Fin Poe in 3s. We'd have this team in 3s. So it's nice, but we probably wouldn't do that. All right, let's get rid of this. So Starkiller, I don't know. Guys, I'm tempted just to work on the raid characters. I'm tempted just to go crazy on these raid characters and just like get 2 trooper teams and an Ewok team. I would use JTR in place of Visas. Oh, so you just build Starkiller and then use Jedi Training Ray. And Visas isn't that great. Visas has the Resurrect, though. She brings people back to life and makes that team super annoying. But Jedi Training Ray does have the healing immunity, which is good. So Starkiller, we have Talon and Kyle are both Cantina farms. So we have 2 Cantina farms there. We got to finish out Juhani. We're working on her anyway. So we got 2 hard farms and that stuff. And here we've got nothing to farm. We're literally just farming the Leia requirements, finish out Iden Versio, and go crazy. Why is Sana in the Starkiller team? Because I don't have Starkiller. I suppose I could put his shadow in there, if it bothers you. I just like putting characters in, but I suppose I can just put in the shadow of a Starkiller. There. Fine. Blackbird says, you save a character and how many times are you going to res with her? If you're facing Rey, a revive isn't going to save you. She's not impactful enough to warrant building her. Yeah, so if I stuck in... If I stuck in Jedi Training Ray there, then what are we looking at? 2 Cantina farms, 2 hard farms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 relics. Six relics. Okay, so what I could do, let's say I took some troopers to Gear 13 and things don't work out or whatever. Okay, so let's take a look at this. What if we did the remnant here? Okay, so we're gonna build those characters, and then out of all the other Imperial troopers that are left, the highest impact might be Iden and I know Piet. We're gonna have to relic Piet someday for Executor C whatever. But what about this package of troopers? And I did farm up shore. So what if we did this shore trooper? Okay. And then we do the scout trooper, and we do we have anybody whose name is droid? Search Drogue. Who can we put in for Drogan? Nisa. So you need to put somebody in here just as a placeholder for a character that we don't even. You know what? Let's put in Ugnaught. So that's Drogan. So we'd still be building this stuff. So that puts us at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 relics for this option. Okay, so it gets a bunch of troopers. It gets all the remnant stuff in case the remnant is good. Still have a team for Iden if remnant goes separate from Iden. Still have a team for Veers. So that's it then, right? We could do Star Killer and some of the raid requirements. And then when the raid gets here, we can decide who to take to higher relics. So we can just park these guys at, like, you know, relic 1. Don't waste a whole bunch of effort or gear on them. Just build them up to relic, get them ready. Or take them, I don't know. So basically I'll work on this while I'm working on the Leia stuff as well. Yeah, I can do Star Killer. Do Star Killer and Troopers. Since Star Killer is going to be a while and I've got 2 Cantina Farm characters, I'm going to start relicking down here. We will start the relicking process down here. Okay, so we've already got Juhani earmarked. Mara Jade. Light side. Okay. We're gonna slap JTR in here. Call that good. Let's get Talon unlocked here. Okay. Confirm. Promote. Wow, that's literally just like what we got from the event. Oof. That's gonna be a long farm. Okay, and Iden is dark side, I think, right? Vulture droid node. Light side. Okay, light side 4D. Okay, so these are all 3 light side farms, which is good. That's actually good synergy, right? Because when we finish up on JML, we're going to be farming light side stuff. Let's kick the Inquisitors off the tab for now. We've got Juhani. We need Mara Jade. And we need Iden. Okay. That'll be our farming list for light side for now. If Nisa or somebody else shows up on light side, we'll put them up there on the tab. We've got, still got to farm Zori. Still got to finish Embo. So we'll leave the dark side alone for now. Cantina. We have to do Talon and Kyle. Kyle's already on there. Okay. Farming tab set up. So that means this becomes my tier 2 work. And we need to set up a relic to start working on after Old Ben. And the easiest thing that I've got to relic right now is Emperor Palpatine. So we could take him up to gear 12, set him as the next relic target, and then maybe ranged trooper. Just float around among these characters that we've got. Or focus on the Starkiller Journey. See, the Starkiller Journey is not going to be ready because it's going to take me a while to farm these up, farm this up. So I kind of don't even want to start with that journey. All right, so let's do ranged trooper then. Let's do a couple of these troopers for Iden. What do we need here? We need these. Let's see if we can find them for raid currency. We can, but we don't have raid currency to spend. Okay. That is a bum R. Let's lock down all this other gear and see if we're short on other things. Okay, looks like we're good. We just need this. Okay, so next week we'll finish up Old Ben. We'll get him relic. We'll finish up Range Trooper. We'll make him the next relic target. We'll start farming up the stuff that we need up here for Starkiller. And when more of that stuff gets ready to go, we'll start relicking the Starkiller requirements. Let's see what else we can get done over here. Shore Trooper's probably the coolest out of the rest of these to work on next. Probably out of Carbantes. Yeah, out of Carbantes. Let's see if we can upgrade the Stormtrooper. Cool, we'll take an upgrade there. Actually out of the Mark 6. And no mods. No mods on a Stormtrooper. I have to fix that. Okay, there's not going to be much else that I can work on, right? Because once you're out of Carbantes, you're pretty much done leveling up characters. That's the way the game works. Okay. Good. We have a plan. Relic a trooper or two. Relic the Starkiller stuff. Prepare Leia. Go. There's a bunch of stuff for Leia that I either already have or I won't worry about till later. I'll relic the Lobot right at the end. My father has two Starkiller teams, one for TW and one for GAC. The TW one has Juhani with the Ami. I think he uses Old Ben for GAC because he's already at Relic. Yeah, Old Ben's not bad with the team, but like I said, Old Ben has a place in my account with the Jedi Knight Luke. So we've got Jedi Knight Revan, Luke, Obi-Wan. You know, we can shore up our Bastila and basically have a team that you know, if we can leave Bastila at gear 12, we'll have Luke, Hermit Yoda, Relict. We'll have Revan and Bastila at gear 12. And we still may be able to kill some SLKRs with that team, or at least do damage with them. Revan gets killed on the first hit anyway, so it kind of doesn't matter if he's Relic 5 or gear 12. He's still just going to get stabbed on the first thing that SLKR does and killed. So that kind of doesn't matter. And with Old Ben Relict, with Hermit Yoda, Jedi Knight Luke Relict, we can do a lot of damage. Bastila and Jedi Knight Revan will die to the area effects pretty quickly. So, you know, maybe that team wins, or maybe we just get it down to SLKR. But that would be the goal. The goal would be to be able to either kill it or two-shot it. And then maybe we relic those characters and make the whole team. But that's where Old Ben would have a place on this account already. Old Ben goes well in GAC because he, A, B, and reduced turn meter against Rey is crucial. Reducing turn meter against Rey. So if you're using the Star Killer team to kill Rey, then you need Old Ben because of the hand wave. Interesting. Ability block. Yeah, AB ability block. Have you thought of Jedi Cal for territory battle? I've thought of Jedi Knight Cal Kestis, but everything's single drop. And I'm willing to farm Leia characters for single drop because the payout is massive. But I'm really not willing to farm single drop for Jedi Cal Kestis right now. There's way too much other stuff in the game that I feel like is more important. I would rather grab another GL than that. I mean, the territory battle loot is pretty good. If my guild decides to do it, if the guild says we're doing it, then I'll do it. But if it's not a guild objective, then... Because don't you need like you need to get a star on that event for it to pay out, right? Like that doesn't pay out until you get the first star. Isn't that true? If that's not true, then let me know. But I feel like that's the case. So basically, you're going to want to wait for your guild to do it. All right, let's go into mods here. Let's rock and roll on some mod management. And we'll do non-5 mods. We have none. Bad stats, let's take a look. We'll keep this one just for fun. The rest of it's garbage that we can sell. And then we'll do gray mods. Take them all to 9. Sell off everything that didn't gain speed. Take the rest of these. Let's get rid of the 3 speed mods. We're not going to work with those. Upgrade the rest to 12. Got 8 mods to work with this week. All right, let's take a poke here. See what we get. Not speed. Crit avoidance. I've already got a couple crit avoidance arrows that are okay, but I'll take a shot at this one. Nothing. Next one, no speed. 3 out of 4 no hits. 4 out of 4 no hits. It's crit avoidance with 4 speed. I don't think I'm gonna do those. Offense as a main stat is okay. 5 speed. We like that. Hey, 5 speed again. We're at 14. Okay. We'll keep going. Potency is a good stat too. We could take this to 6.15 speed. Slice it twice. Man. It just does not want to do what I want it to do. All right, we'll calibrate once. We reiterate defense. So that's it. We'll lock the mod down. Disappointing. I thought we had a good one going on, but stuck at 15. All right. Select all this. Sell them off. Blue and green. Upgrade to 9. Take everybody with no speed. Get them on out of here. Take them up to 12. For slicing, let's see if we got anything new that's good. Doesn't look promising. Oof. 9 speed. Garbage. Trash. Nothing. Skunked. Alright, moving on. Purple mods. Upgrade these to 3. Go to these. Sell everything with no... Oh! Not upgrade, sell. Sell everybody that doesn't have speed. Take them all to 12. Take a look at the slicing filter here. See if there's anything that we can work on. Trash. Again. This is new. Defense main stat. Oh, that's opposite. I want defense sets with health main stats. 15 speed. I don't know. We could poke at that. Defense main stat though. I don't know. Not great, but let's try it. See what we get. Nope. Flat defense. There's some more speed. And we're out of slicing materials. Lock it down. I don't know. It could be interesting. What we got here? 13 speeds. These are all bad. Nothing else good here. Alright, so let's take a look at modding our Stormtrooper here. 15 speed. I think that mod's too good for him, but it's the only defense mod I've got, right? We want tons of defense sets on him. I don't have a single defense mod. Look at this. 0 available defense mods. Rotten. Alright, this we can throw down there. Health main stat. Health main stat. This mod's just better. So we'll go ahead and put that on. It's got some flat stats, but they're all flat stats that are defensive in nature. Defense with a defense main stat. And then I've got a health arrow that I need to find. Do I want speed or do I just want more stats? Health with health main stat. Do we want protection here? Protection would actually be better, right? So we'll take that protection. Armor's all the way up to 34%, y'all. That's funny. Okay. Good enough. We have mods on the Stormtrooper. Alright. Other issues with Jedi Knight Cal Kestis is that he's not a team, he's just an enhancement to an existing team. If everyone does the special mission with Jedi Knight Cal Kestis in a guild, you'd get 2 or get 3 for like 500 Kairos a month. Blackbird says, wow, you have 300 attenuators. Would you rather have that or third sis? Yeah, third sister seems better. Blackbird wants me to use my attenuators right away. Nope. All right, so let's take a look at this gas. Get rid of mods, and let's take a look at gas. And I think we already set up a set of loadouts for gas, right? This is what I was working on with gas. So we could put chrysanthemum mods onto Kenobi. This is already Kenobi's set. Loadout is already equipped, right? So we could put this chrysanthemum set. Do we want to put the chrysanthemum set on there? Let's see. Let's go take a look, because I may have changed my chrysanthemum set, and also yeah, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Where is chrysanthemum? There he is. Alright, so this mod set is different, I believe. So health, we have defense. Put protection on here because we didn't have something else. So it's just kind of got tanky stats. What do we have on crew right now? What does crew look like? Oh, never mind. So we stole all the best crew mods to put onto Chrysanthemum. That's what did happen. Alright, so this is probably the best just generically tanky set that we've got. So let's create a loadout from that. And I think that is different than the other one, right? Because this one... Oh no, it's the same. They're the same, okay. It is the same loadout. I was mistaken. I thought it was changed. Okay, so let's put that on Kenobi. Assign that loadout to Kenobi. And let's just take a look at his stats now. So 58, 74 on protection. Yeah, it's protection stats are not that great. So we got defense we could put here. So that takes his armor up to 68%. The droidicas do true damage. I don't think they do true damage, right? So we could just do something like this. Stack health on Stormtrooper. He gives protection up. Armor is always better than health. Armor sets on Stormtrooper are better. And I know he's got a defense main stat, and defense main stats are garbage, but I don't have other mods. I mean, you saw me picking mods. I don't have other mods to pick from, and I don't really want to steal from other characters at this point. I don't know. That Kenobi looks okay. So let's go take a look at that journey. See what we've got. You got to change out mods on everybody for this. I think even my C-3PO mods weren't good enough. So Shock Team might be okay. Like, she's at 320 speed, so she's probably okay the way she is. Padme, we definitely have to change mods here. And let's put a mod set. You know what we could... we could make a set from Jabba here. Could take the Jabba set and put them on her. 333 blazing speed. trying to remember. We had to time this out, right? So we wanted to time it out where Padme goes after. No, it doesn't matter, right? So we do Padme, Shakti. Kenobi had to be fast. That's what it was. That's the thing that was holding me up last time, is that Kenobi wasn't fast. So he's at 231. Yeah, that's what I had to do to try to make it work out. I had to make Kenobi fast. And then his mass assist is what actually was killing the B2. That's what it was. All right, so skip the chrysanthemum mods. And what mods do we have that we can put on him that are tanky and also fast? Let's see. Moff Gideon, probably not what we want to do here. What about Boosh? Boosh Leia. That would be fast enough, right? So we could do that. .309. His stats are horrible, though. 57% armor. Dropping down on all these stats. Don't need potency here. Man, we've got to change around a lot of mods, though, if we want this to work. Because I need to time it out. So we would need, like, a defensive mod from somebody. Some kind. 21 speed and health from Gideon. Okay. We'll take that, I guess. And let's go in and try it like this. Let's try it like this. See if we can make it work. Droideka does true damage. Yeah, I was trying to remember if he did that like on his special ability. Does true damage on his basic, I kind of don't care, right? Alright, so that up. Then we were doing this. Or this. Okay, target is a clone trooper. What do we have to do here again? Dispel all debuffs. Clone trooper to assist. Okay, this isn't quite what I had before, but we're going to try to make it work. Okay, now this and call Shakti. 2 stacks of confusion. Let's take the buff off of here. So now, if we kill one of these guys, and Kenobi's dead. Kenobi lasted exactly 0 hits. Okay, there's the first death. Cleanse her off. We don't have any stacks though, that's the problem. We don't have currently. Okay. Okay. I think it's that C-3PO needs to be faster than Shaak T. I think that might be the thing that has to happen. Okay. Shaak T's got the counterattack going. So that's good. Well, thought we might get a kill there, but we did not. All right, we got to try to kill this guy. All right, let's do Shaak T and just try to keep Kenobi alive here if we can. Retaliation. No, just instantly dead. Instantly dead. All right. Yeah. Kenobi's not even close to tanking that. Like, not even close. I think 3C-3PO has to be faster. So let's make him super fast. See if he's got the same loadout as he had back then. Yes, it looks like it. And we'll put this Moff Gideon. Oh! That's no longer Moff Gideon. No longer his loadout. Is Greedo still on Greedo? Yes. Okay, let's put that on. 310 speed. And then Shaak T is still too fast because she's at 320. So let's slow her down, I guess. Potency, 26 speed here. 15 speed with offense. That should be enough, right? That's 11 speed. That puts 309. Okay. Fine. Let's go. Let's get this done. There's a 300 cap on attenuators. There is? I didn't know there was a cap on attenuators. Okay, if there's a 300 cap on attenuators, then I do have to go use some. You're correct. Okay, let's do this. And let's do this. And let's target Shaak T. Okay. And then Shaak T has to be able to kill with one hit. I'm starting to remember this now. Okay. Yeah, so Shaak T has to kill with one hit on the basic, and then we can mass assist. Okay, I'm remembering. So what we need is a crit damage triangle. It's got to be crit damage, got to be a speed set. Really? Oh, I picked the wrong thing. Crit damage. Crit damage on a speed set. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Okay, all right. Yep. This is what I had worked out that was getting me where I needed to go. I need to make notes on this stuff so I don't forget. Okay, that's right. So we do all that stuff, and then Shaak T has to get a critical hit and kill the B2. Then we can kill one of the Magna Guards right away. So he needs to be slower than Shock T now. Him being faster than Shock T isn't going to work. So she can... She'll have to send somebody else. Yeah, that wasn't enough. I was going to say maybe with Ahsoka attacking it would be enough, but it was not. Okay. Kick this. Okay, so C-3PO calls the assist. Let's take Kenobi. Let's put all the tank mods on Kenobi. Let's make Kenobi not fast. Let's just make him tanky in this setup. Assign loadout. Assign Chrysanthemum. Confirm that. We'll just run it this way. Okay. So, we got to get a kill with Shock T. Then Padme should be able to mass assist. Okay. I think I've got this. All right, so let's do target here first, do this. Then we're going to target here and do this. And then we're going to try to kill him with Shock T, and we didn't do it. Not enough. Okay, so we have to do the assist with B2 targeted. I thought maybe we could get the debuff onto that Magna Guard, but the debuff got cleared right away, so that was useless. Okay. Target here. Power up. Assist on Shock T. She's got to get the kill. Come on! Man. As soon as that B2 goes, I mean, if the B2 goes, we're done. Once the B2 goes, we are done. Okay, Shock T. Let's filter this. Triangles. Crit damage. Speed set. You know what? Any set. Let's just filter mods. Take a look. Okay. So this one, we don't have to steal. So then let's look down here for a speed mod. Health main stat seems fine. 315, now I'm too fast again. Now I am too fast again. Alright. Put this in. Making a mess out of my mods, folks. Making a mess. PTSD from this mission. Alright. Shock T. Hero Shock T. Got to get the kill on this B2. That's how I was getting close before. This attack right here. Not a crit. That's got to be a crit. And get the kill. Okay, this has been all too easy. For him, he says. Okay, power up. Hit Shock T. Get a crit. Nope. I can't crit on that guy to save my life. Maybe I should just put offense stat on there and hope that it's enough damage to kill him that way. All right. We need to be able to skip that initial text. That's pretty annoying. I'm already in the mission. You know I'm in the mission. How hard is it to get a crit Shock T? Seriously. Do we need crit chance here instead because she's too low on crit chance? 87.9, 88% crit chance. 80, so there's a 12% chance we don't crit, and we have never crit. They must have like massive crit reduction. Do they assume, you know, I don't, when they build characters like this, do they have mods on them? Does this guy have like a ton of crit avoidance? Does he have like crit avoidance arrow? Because we are not critting him ever. Relic your C3PO to Relic 2000. Yeah. Talk about a worthless relic, right? Adding extra relic levels on C3PO. Yeah, this is crazy how somehow he never get a crit on it. There we go. And it still wasn't enough. How is that not enough? Good Lord. How is that not enough damage? We got all the stacks. And we got a crit. And we still didn't kill him. Okay, 7 stacks, 15. Not a crit. This is crazy. I know that I was doing this before, and I was routinely killing him in one hit with Shock T. This is how I had it set up before, and we were getting rid of him pretty reliably on the first hit with Shock T. Okay. Power up. Come on. There we go. Worked that time. All right. So now, take that. I think we've got to just try to get a kill here on one of these guys. Oh, Kenobi's dead. Tankiest mods I can give him at Relic 1, and he's just gone instantly. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. The Magna Guard just comes in and pokes Padme down. It's like, see ya. I don't care if you got Jabba the Hutt mods on. Alright, get out of here. I don't know there's any way that we're gonna make this work. That was a pretty good hit though. Yeah, we either have to get some kind of crazy better RNG or Kenobi has to live through the initial set of hits. And if they're doing true damage, on that middle skill that they're using, then I don't have a good enough mod set for Kenobi because I don't have. Look at that. Sometimes we kill him and sometimes we don't with a critical hit. It's weird. Yeah, Kenobi's just dead. You know what? I'm not getting it done tonight. Not getting it done tonight. We're gonna have to pass. Fix mods. Come back another day. Just don't have the tools in the toolbox. Get it done. I feel like if I could get the timing just right, that I could get it. But I am not getting the timing. Something about the timing that isn't working. I can't figure out what it is. I like the routine that I've got, right? Power up, C-3PO calls Shock T kills the B2. I feel like that opening sequence is pretty fantastic. And I feel like if Kenobi could live through that first set of droideka hits, we're off to the races, right? You got this, man. My Shock T is gear 12 and Ahsoka, gear 10 and Ahsoka's gear 12. B2 has some crit avoidance. Who are... I'm not paying enough attention. Try to read chat. Do the game. All right. Let's put the garbage mods back on Kenobi for now. The absolute trash Kenobi mods. Trash Nobi. Okay, same thing for Padme. We'll put trash Padme mods back on. C-3PO. 3PO's mods are pretty awful too. Like there's a lot of characters I have in the account that are pretty good, but they just got mediocre mods because like certain characters I have to have good mods, and what's left over just ain't that great. Only legends use chrysanthemum lead. Chrysanthemum. All right, and then I think I owe Gideon. I owe Gideon cross back, right? Let's see. Where's Padme? There's Padme's awful mod. Oh, what? Padme got her mods from Shock T. What just happened? What mod did we steal from Shock T? Okay. Let's get Leia her mods back. Oh my goodness. We wrecked Leia. Oh, that wasn't her mod set. Oh no. Speed and potency. Speed. I'm just guessing that like the best mods I have are what was on Leia. Okay. Radish. Took a mod from him. Wow, his mods are awful. We should really take a look at remodding Radis right now. Holy cow. We've got a crit damage set on Radis. What is that? I don't even know what that is. That's the mod that we got to put back on Gideon. Wow. I don't even know what these mods are on Radis. I feel like I definitely was messing around with mods or something, because the crit damage on Radis. You know what? I may have done that for Conquest. I may have done that for Conquest because he hits hard in Conquest, and I may have done that to be more successful in Conquest. That's funny. Crit damage. All right. We'll just put speed back on him. Get him up here to 336 speed. That looks better. Okay, who else is missing mods? Oh boy. Snowtrooper stole a mod from there somehow. We need a 2X, which we don't have. Do we have crit chance anywhere? Crit chance with health. That's pretty awful. Crit chance with crit damage. We can take that. Then we can use an offense mod here. What's our crit chance at? Just make sure we're okay. No, that's awful. So we have crit chance with crit chance? Is there no chance? We got that. Let's look up in this corner and see if we've got a crit chance mod here. Okay. Our options are really bad. Wow. That's all the crit chance mods I have? Okay. We have assigned crit chance mods. I don't want to start stealing stuff though for a stormtrooper. I'll just put this on him and be done with it. Fine. Okay. Shakti needs a mod here. And that goes on Gideon. So if we replace this with a mod, then we can try for a speed mod here. I've moved around a bunch of stuff, so I can't just go back to her loadout and make it work, because we've moved around a bunch of things to different characters. 22 speed with protection. Maybe we can find a speed mod here. Here, little speed mod. Alright, that's fine. Is Shakti still over 3? She's still 321. Mixed set. We don't care. She's got speed on her. That's fine. It's fine. It's going to be fine. Embo needs an offense mod here. Embo is still trash tier. So we can put a trash tier mod on him for now. Then we fix Gideon and I think we're done. Good Lord. What a mess. Okay. I'm going to quit while I'm ahead. Let's go do Datacrons and then sign up for GAC. Datacrons. Let's look and see if we've got one that we like. This one's got crit damage, crit avoidance, crit chance, crit avoidance. I don't like crit avoidance. Oh, that's the same one I just looked at. I thought I clicked on the 7 first. This one's got chance, avoidance, accuracy. It does have crit damage up here, and it's got clone troopers. We can go ahead and hit that. 1.5 million for that stat line. Yikes. Level 2, this is garbage, right? Crit avoidance. You know what? Let's, I don't need to dismantle it. Who knows? Maybe I could use it somewhere. All right, let's stat up here. Offense, accuracy, trash. Don't really want the accuracy. 25% chance to dispel debuffs, fine. Crit avoidance. Man, I feel like I'm just wasting my money on these things, getting crit avoidance all the time. That's all it wants to give me. Armor penetration, that's a useful stat. Offense, that's a useful stat. Here we go. Basic ability, speed up, I'll take that. Come on. Offense, nice. Crit damage. Crit avoidance. Garbage! It does not want to give me anything but crit avoidance. And then I'm out of money. Let's go take a look. I'm gonna buy 1 million. I'm out of shard shop currency. Man, I got no money. No money for Datacrons. I got a lot of materials though. I'm gonna have to buy some. I'm actually gonna have to buy some shard shop currency. Use shard shop currency to buy some millions of money here so that I can work on my Datacrons. Because I got enough materials. I just don't have the cash. So that's gonna be it for now. Let's recycle a few of these. And then we'll come back later. We'll get some money next week. Alright, so then I'll just take a quick spin through the characters and see if there's anybody that I need to take up to 7 stars. I haven't taken a gander through here. Marin. 5-star Marin already. Just chilling, farming her up in the background. We got Sortie. We can take up here. That'll help out my crate rate a lot, getting the 5th star on Sortie. Dacha, Gundy, Marauder. Nisa, we can take to 4 stars. Nisa. Fulcrum we've got ready to go someday. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here we could activate that I'm not interested in. If we had like 400 shards of something, I would go for it. But I'm a gun die, we could probably... That's enough shards to put some in the shard shop, so I'll spend the money just to send some shards over. Nope, it's not enough. We're 2 off. Zoinks! Dacha. Get 6 shards into the shard shop. That's about it. That's all we can do. Alrighty, y'all. That's going to be it. We're going to go into GAC. We're going to join up here in Erodium 4. Get ready for the next week. Go over to my Loquitur account. Sign up for Erodium 4 or Erodium 1. Make sure that we get in over there for next week. And that'll be it. Alright. Anyone know the Zeta order for Maul? I want to gear him up, but also need to save my Zetas. The one that lets him ignore taunts or whatever. I feel like that one's not that important. But the other two on Maul are pretty necessary. I don't know out of the two of them which is the first one to do. Let's take a look at what I did over here. Okay, the leadership one. Max health for each Mandalore ally at the start of the battle. Okay, this is the one, 3 or more stacks of anguish. He's immune to stun and ability block. So that's good. That helped me in the crate raid so that I didn't get stunned. Oh, the cooldown one is the one that I didn't do. Yeah, because at the end of the day, I mean, it doesn't cool down raid targets or stuff like that, so it's if you had him in a Lord Vader team, you'd want it, but that's the one I feel like is optional. So this is probably the most useful one, making him immune to stuns and such. And then if you're using him in the leadership, I guess if you're using him as a leader, this is probably the most important one. And then this one. That's what I would say. Usurper if you're going to use him as a leader, and then Bound by Hatred, and then Seething Rage to me is optional. Alrighty, y'all. Let's wrap it up, pack it in. Thank you all for coming, hanging out with me tonight. Appreciate all you guys. We'll keep working away. We'll keep chipping away at that gas event until we finally get it done. Hopefully I won't have to relic any more characters once I get that Kenobi to a point where he can survive a couple hits. We'll get the modding down and we'll get that event under control and get gas. It's just frustrating to be that close and not be able to make it, but we'll get there. Alrighty. Appreciate you all. Remember to hit that like button on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. Subscribe to the channel so you can watch more stuff like this in the future. Notification bell will let you know when I'm doing live streams. And of course, join the Discord. The link is always in the description down below. Hit us up. Join that community over there. It's a wonderful place to be. A lot of cool people hanging out. Hope to see you over there. Thank you all for watching. And we will see you in the next Holocron.